Alright, guys, I'm so sorry about that. That was such a freaking mishap. Um, I. Hold on. Guys, my apologies. My freaking apologies. Whoopsies, let's post this again. Gosh darn. Yo, dude! Mr. Josh, I know, isn't that crazy? That came kind of out of left field. Um, that really did come out of nowhere. I don't think people were, I wasn't expecting that. Here, hold on. Let's go into a game or something just to see where we're at. Um, dude, I know, but it's also very weird. The patch notes. It's like it seems like I don't know what's at play here, man. I have several theories of what's going on and why. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. But what's weird is like, for example, they targeted all these like lower level items, right? I don't know. Did you see the patch notes? Especially there was only I think maybe one or two exceptional, or I think only one, which was the blood letter, like the gladius for the whirlwind barbs. But everything else was normal and actually very early items, which are actually incredibly rare and hard to find in the first place. I wonder if number one, if they're giving us this as like a test trial to see if people are okay with these minor changes. That would be a good thing. But I'm a little scared that they might be doing this almost on purpose and just releasing small bits of like, normal changes every season until like who knows what, which is kind of like just kind of like keeping the leash on the players, like never really making a big impact, but like incredibly small mini impacts over the course of who knows how long by the time that, we're all dead and the robots have taken over, right? Like, come on, guys. But they didn't even like take like let's say a few normal, a few exceptional, and a few hell and a few elite items and like made a because there's hundreds of unique items in D2. Like if they are gonna sprinkle in like what they just did, geez Louise, it's gonna take forever to get like some of these items reworked. Or not reworked, but like, you know, a little bit updated to the current times. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Um there was another thing that I was thinking about, like maybe it's because again, like how when they first released D2R, they made like a separate set for the China version of Diablo 2 that's in China, and it's like it's kind of like a Saigon set, but a little bit juiced up, and like maybe they're targeting that kind of market, like the Chinese market as well. Like they're thinking about them more than they're thinking about us, like hardcore, like Diablo 2 actual enjoyers from back in the day. And maybe they're, I don't know what's exactly going on, but like it seems a little fishy. Now, again, if their intentions are good and they are just trying this out, and then let's say next season, the season after next, they like actually start to make some meaningful impacts, then my spidey senses would be okay with that. You know what I mean? Or like that would be fine with me if they're just testing the waters. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. We need to unload some of this stuff. Um, Okay, so I don't know, man. I'm a little bit scared. Just a teeny tiny bit. Okay. What is this? These are interesting. Dude, another pair of mirror walks, bro. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Naja's staff is so nice, though. I want to keep that. That's cool. Hey, that's cool. These go there. This, I want somebody to test that out, actually. You know? Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit in my head here. And I'm also thinking about, you know, I mean, hopefully they fix the Chronicle, like, the way that they say, and that it hopefully gets fixed in single player. Jeez Louise, that's such a pain in the butt. What they've done in single player with it, you know? Oh, excuse me. And yeah, but again, technically, sure, but so I still have all these things saved up. There's a plan that's happening later, by the way, today. And in the later stream. So not in this stream, but in the later stream, in the usual stream, to buy Altered Noble. Some jazz. Oh, really? Hey, nice. What did he need all those jaws for? You know what I mean? What he need all those for? But it's exciting, and I wonder how this will impact it. By the way, some of the changes, all the changes are very nice. It's just that why just those items? Like, why only normal type items, first of all, you know? Oh, Last Wish. Force Chronicle, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's a lot of jaws, dude. Needed. 3 jaws, a burr, and a sir, and something else, right? And Zod? Or something like that. Something crazy. But yeah. It's very interesting. Yeah, put it like that, actually. Nice. Oh, excuse me. Man, that was a nice little neck crunch. Wait, so what's the plan? What's your plan, Mr. Josh King? Mr. Josh King. Yeah, what's your plan for the rest of the season? Are you just gonna wait it out, or are you gonna? Yeah, what's your, by the way, like, reasoning for, like, what do you do from season to season? Do you ever go to non-ladder to do stuff like that on non-ladder, and like, do you have like a collection on non-ladder that you treasure and stuff like that, or not really, or are you just kind of a season guy? Like, do you throw away your gear, or no? Do you give it away, or like, what's happening there? And then, like, because again, the season is a little dead, so it's a good thing that they are doing it. But now, hold on, here's the thing. So they're gonna have BlizzCon, guys, and they're not going to reveal anything. I mean, they have to, I feel. Right? It's very, again, very weird what they're doing. And or at least maybe they should have put it in the post. You know. But at least I'm happy that they're clarifying that they're slightly adjusting the patch. By the way, do you guys want here? I don't know how many of you guys are in here. Just waited out and traded for some high runes. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So do you like just create like you have one character on non-ladder that's just like a collector that just collects all the runes, and that like those are your memories of how much runes you've collected on non-ladder by the end of like many seasons. But anyways, I was just about to ask if you guys would you guys want me to go through the patch notes like live on the side screen here, or like, you know, pull up the patch notes and like talk through them, or have you guys seen enough videos about that already? Because if I'm gonna make a video, I'll probably just make it on my own, or we could do it where I don't talk to you guys like in the chat, and I do kind of like a YouTube video here, and I'll just cut that out and I'll record it separately as a separate video. Yeah, like the old non-ladder stuff away. But do you mean like the ladder stuff, once it turns into non-ladder, you just give it away in non-ladder, right? Is that what you're saying? Or do you cycle through things? So like the older stuff you give away, and then the new stuff gets put on your account and all your non-ladder characters, and then you rinse and repeat? Ooh, Chaos Sanctuary. TZ Chaos 1. Hey, I'm down for some TZ Chaos 1. What is this? Oh yeah, I was going to make a video about this too. Or not a video, but I was going to talk to you guys about this. This is such a cool shield. There's a nice one. Okay. 500k on my character. Alright. Yeah. And did you hear what they're doing to the Uber Ancients? They're making them the statues harder to get, even more so than they already are. Isn't that crazy? Oh. Man. All those grand chimes. Oh yeah. Tail rune. Ouch. Whoa, really? Yo, congratulations. TZ Chaos -2. TZ Chaos -2. Oh, that's awesome though. The oh, whoopsies. Cool. Oh man, why not Jewelers?
Greetings.
No, but not that one. Oh, war spike. Ah, cursed stone skin. Ooh, that was a nice one. Man. Blood boil. Ooh, and bind demon. Well, well, well. So, so by the way, so what are you going to be doing now that you know that the season's coming in like literally a freaking a week? Are you still going to grind anymore, really? Or are you just going to be trading things away and stuff? Oh, man. Where are they coming? Grand Charm. Whoa, 43 to life, eh? Ooh. Dang it. One socket. What about these? Nah. Oh. Breeds. Okay. You're keeping most of the gear, right? You're still grinding? Yeah, I don't know. I think after I do the little reveal later. This is a nice little thingy mabobber. I might do something with that to show some stuff off, but man, they're fast. Aw. Man, everybody's like so fast. Like they just like walk into the portal and just go. Check this. Yeah, maybe I should stop using Sigil Death because Marp supposedly can't hoard. Oh ho ho. Aw, Flying X. Boing. Hey, that's a little MF and fire. Stream, baby. Hey, if anybody needs any of those. Hey, maybe, hold on, maybe I should have that. Right? Okay. I guess he does do a nice bow. Better than ours, you know. Whoop. Not what I meant to do. They're making shards harder to get them. Man. I like that the shards dropped a lot, you know? I feel like it gave everybody like this opportunity to not really save them or like not need to save them, you know? But and just kind of use them with friends and use them freely. Man, those boys are fast with those Meridian Greaves again. Finally, my first pair of boots here. Nothing else, just best run walk and lightning res. Steel or charm of quality, you say? Let's see what that is. Hey, that's 65 AR. Alright, cool beans, man. Take it easy, man. Let's see if we could hit 95. Maybe. Before the season ends.
Impossible.
Okay. That Chris, boy. Man, they so fast. Dang it. Nothing good there. Morning Star. Okay. Sigil done. Ay, Dios. Dang it, not a 2. Well, let's see what it rolls with. 6. TZ Chaos.
Good day.
Holy moly, Caprioli, that was a little not good, kind of scary. So many auras everywhere you look, everywhere you turn. So many auras everywhere you go. Okay. What the? You can't even get those items. Ah. Ooh, ouch. Somebody died. Business. Ooh, look at that little boy. Thunder Maul with 5, but not F. Yeah, that's right. Oh. Okay. How much is left? 11, 12 minutes, huh? Man, I don't know about this much. You know, since we're doing monotonous things like this. Hey, Swish! Swish has joined. Metro Point, eh? Zach. Oh man. Maybe we'll put on some tunes, yeah? Let's do that, because we're doing monotonous things like this. Okay, we'll go to the next game and identify it there. So that everybody gets it for the Chronicle. Holy moly, Caprioli. Oh, baby. Okay, now that's a keeper. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, man. Stone skin, huh? Wow. Of everlasting, eh? No, but I want that in the Chronicle. Wow. Dang, that boy's lucky. Okay, let's see it again. Oh. It's low on the... Thank you. Oh, and I can't see anything. Great. Oh. Hello, Mr. T-Bone. How you doing, my man? Can you believe it? That the season ends in a week. Dude, that kind of came out of nowhere, don't you think? Dude, oh, since you're here, you know what? Can you do me a quick favor? You might know the answer to this question. Is a non-ethereal 5-socket Thunder Maul important for anything? You might know this answer. This thing. Should I keep it or not? By the way, we're not going to even test this. Yeah, right? Really strange timing, dude. Oh, nice. Thank you. You know? Like, what would have like, you know? What's in here? Oh. Nah, everybody left me. No. Oh, stiletto, no. Let's check this sucker. Dang it. Stilet? No. Oh, crutter. Whoops. Like, I'm thinking death, but I forget, is death, does death become indestructible or no? Like, would you ever use it in a Thunder Maul or something like that? You know, that's what I'm thinking. It's just the death. Or what else has, but remember, this is for, whatchamacallit. Oh, man. It's the last Chaos TZ. For the rotation, that is. But what else, like, isn't indestructible that you would want a that you would want a regular non-F version 5 opus like into a hammer? It's a mace / hammer. Ugh. I know, but I just found it, and I want to keep going with these runs. Ooh. Okay, I guess they finished here, so let me check this. You're right, man. I should just check Tradery. Thunder Maul. Oh, one sec, boys. Rarity, just normal. Done. And apply filters is socketed with 5. Huh. Oh wait, the fear, no, normal ones. Normal. Some people are doing it for that's so funny. It's all over the place. Wait, is it hardcore? No. Dude, some people are signing up for for ists. Very weird. For mals. More mals than ists, though. There's only a few that are going for That's so funny. Hello, Mr. Howie. Oh, what's up, boys? Oh, let's turn off the music for a sec. Yeah. What's up, boys? Can you guys believe it? It's crazy, man. What are you guys up to? Are you gonna be streaming, Howie? Or are you guys or are Tebow and anybody gonna be streaming today as well? Ah, the overly late lunch. No, it's not really. It's a good time to eat something, you know? Dude, I know. Ah, I was just telling the people earlier that I have some suspicions about all of this, and there's a few things, right? Like if it seems like they've only touched like the normal and only a few normal version items. I think only one was exceptional, which is the blood letter, or yeah, the blood letter. And you know, either they are, um, which this might be the scary part. Either they are, like thinking about what you call it, catering to the Chinese people again. Like you know how last time, like in for the Chinese market, they like added that special low level set that was like a little bit like a beefed up version of Saigon's, and like they sold it to them, and now they're like, or maybe they're just trying to get like newer players to come in. Like if it's done from that angle, and they're gonna sprinkle in like a few uniques here and there, some changes every season. Dude, they're gonna just be pulling people like by the chains, like back to the game, and it's never really gonna have like a full update to 2026. Like, because by that time, robots would have taken over the world and we're going to be old. You know what I mean? But if they are doing this with the good intention of, okay, trying it out to see if the hardcore old school Diablo 2 players are okay with these minor changes, then maybe they will roll out like a bigger, kind of more meaningful thing. If that's the case, like option B, and they had this good intention of just testing the waters of how people feel about this, then good for them. But they cannot just sprinkle in a few. Dude, there's hundreds of uniques in Diablo 2 that it would take forever if they're gonna sprinkle in a few. And it's also very suspicious that they only chose the normal. Why only the normal? And the normal ones that they did choose, by the way, like Bane's Ash, Blinkbat's Form, dude, those are rarer than your typical normal items because they're so low level. Like, have you even found a Bane Ash this season? Or have you even found Blinkbat's Form? That's one of the rarest items to find if you're like, even on single player it's very hard to find, but at least on single player you have the static maps and stuff. It is very hard to find Blinkbat's Form, incredibly, the leather armor, and and they're like making changes to that. So unless if they change the drop rate of it to make it more actually findable while you're playing through, when's the last time you saw a Blinkbat's Form, dude? Or whatever that they changed. A Bane's Ash? Yeah, good luck. So, um, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. Like, they didn't even choose like a handful of exceptional and a handful of elite. They could have done that. You know? I'm just reading up what you guys say. Yeah, it's pretty sus. They're probably feeling people out. Yes, so that would be the good thing if that's their intention, right? Um, right. Exactly. They went from 0 out of 10, which is, let's say, I mean, no, like, to be honest with you, that Blinkbat's Form, the leather armor, like, I've seen a few people, I saw you report on it first. I'm like, holy smokes, okay, I'm going to watch Howie's first. And then, and then I saw somebody else that made it. I'm like, I wonder what their take is on it. And they made a point about like Blinkbat's Form, the leather armor, when they changed it to 30 faster run walk on that armor, or is it 30 faster run walk or whatever. Dude, if you're not a caster and you get that as a melee character, that's probably better than whatchamacallit, than stealth. Like, so that competition is nice there, you know? And the mantled heal change, yeah, that's like at least like it, you know, it gives you like a thought process, right? Like, you know, when you get it early on, dude, I would chuck it on. 10 faster run walk is kind of a big deal when you're walking like a slug, you know, in the beginning. So, you know, the changes are nice, and I don't think they overdid them either. The changes are nice, but I'm very suspicious again why they didn't choose any extra few from exceptionals and then at least a few elites just to see, because again, those items are so rare, it's kind of pointless to just change those. The Manold is a nice one as well because it's just like more common, like from Endariel or something like that, right? But I don't know, boys. I don't know. Very weird. Anyways, guys, hold on. Let me ask you a question. With this just dropped in Chaos, an Ethereal Berserker Axe, would you want, like, is it wanted to be, I know it's not superior, but is it wanted to have 6 sockets, or would you prefer it to have 5 sockets? Because I'll either use Larzik for this, or I'll chance it in the cube. You know? But anyways, so again, if their intentions are to test the waters, that's fine by me, but don't sprinkle in like 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 items per season and like just go down the list. It's going to take forever. It's literally going to take years to get a reward, to get an update, you know? Yeah, and then they're going to add something at BlizzCon. You think so? I mean, that's the thing. It's very weird that they even made the ladder start this, like, right before BlizzCon. They could have at least, they might as well have waited, right? To announce ladder launch or ladder season 15 at BlizzCon. I don't know, man. They gotta go bigger. They have to announce something at BlizzCon. I don't know, dude. Very weird, suspicious. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that, you know, maybe this is kind of like a mini troll and then they're gonna actually release something bigger. Or they did do even minor changes to other items and they didn't even post it or something. Who knows, man? You know? But like, guys, they're gonna drop these less. These are gonna be even harder to get. And they're kind of hard as it is. Like, if you're not competing in a public game for these statues and you're going players 1, it takes a while to get these statues, you know, if you don't have a team helping you out. Like, and then supposedly, like, there's this one line in the patch notes, guys, that says that they fixed the AI of, hold on, where did it say? It was so funny when the way that they said it. It's like wink wink, they don't want to actually say what it was. They said fixed an issue where some bosses could lose their AI behavior. We all know what that is. That's from the Gimmer Shred stuff, I'm guessing. You know, which is hilarious. Which, by the way, this means that, if you think about it, it took a dedicated, pretty decent, like, trio of paladins to feel safe at doing Colossal Ancients. And now that there's going to be, like, less statue, less everything, like, and no Gimmer Shred, like, that helped out a lot, you know, in general. Now you need a dedicated, like, 3 paladin, maybe, I want to say, team, or like a 2 paladins and a warlock team to, you know, do them nicely and efficiently, without them being bugged. Yes, but that is a huge change, Howie. That's the first. By the way, you're the first person that came to mind when I read that. Um, when I read the patch notes, and then obviously, like I saw your video as well. But I'm like, dude, Howie, because that's all you were complaining about. I remember, man. I think you even made a short about it. That was so hilarious. That like when you have your demon on you when you teleport, that you can't cast the chain past him because his butt is like in the way and it's stopping him. Dude, that is a huge fix. I agree with that. Oh wait, T-Bone, is that true? By the way, that it's the 30th anniversary? Oh my, well, is it? Is that of Diablo 2? Dude, I'm surprised that if that's true, yeah, because in 1996, is that when D2 came out? Um, oh, also they improved the heralds, by the way, past tier 3, so they're adjusting like their, I don't know, um, treasure class or like rarity coefficient that they drop, like, which is another good change as well. It's gonna like just not make heralds like a pain, like, oh my gosh, why am I stopping for this extra half minute to fight this guy and possibly lose my merc and stuff like that, you know? So at least that's going to be more rewarding. We'll see how much they adjusted it though. You know, let's again keep our fingers crossed. But dude, going back to that 30th anniversary comment, let me see this. D2 launch date. No. Diablo 2. Jesus Louise, what is it talking about? Wait, no. Maybe you're thinking about Diablo 1? Like just the original idea of Diablo? It's a 30-year anniversary? Because that would track Diablo 1 launch date. 19. Oh. Huh. Yeah, the original Diablo was released in 1996. And it was actually like on New Year's Eve. That's kind of cool. Sorry, going back to the comments now. Um no. D2 was 2000. Yeah. That's why, yeah, I was like thinking, I'm like, man, they would have definitely said something in the Battle.net app. But then I'm like, wait, wasn't there like a 25-year anniversary not too long ago? Yeah. That's right. So last year was the 25-year anniversary, and this year is just 26. Anyways, let's go back to doing this. So guys, I mean, yeah, but I'm almost happy that it, is ending soon. But they kind of again gave like a last minute like, you know, announcement, and it's like, man, I had plans to like still give some stuff away to like help out like for the last month, and it's like, well, what's the point of giving anything away now? I guess I'm gonna make something. So by the way, later tonight, I'm probably gonna take a break soon. I did like a stupid mistake earlier before this stream, which by the way, there's like two separate streams of this in two chunks or whatever. D3R. Nah, D3 doesn't need a rework or anything like that. The graphics are fine for what it is. Like, it's just the way it is. Nah. But in general, the beginning of the franchise, that is, yeah. That's interesting what they're going to say. Because technically, the beginning of the franchise is probably more important in general. And it's the 30 year. Does it not say at the Battle.net app? Nothing? Let me go to home. Bro, it doesn't even say anything. It says celebrate BlizzCon with a horde of in-game items, and that's like on their main page or whatever. That is the craziest thing. Huh. Yeah, they're not saying anything about the original like the start of the idea of Diablo, which is kind of sad because they owe it to they owe it to the original creators. Dude, that would be crazy. Holy smokes. And kind of cool. I would buy it. If they just let us run in town or in general to run. uh Anyways, guys, what are you guys going to be up to? Is anybody playing today? Let me check the Discord. Are you guys, anybody guys on? You know? Okay, I don't know what to do about this. Here, let's move a few things over real quick. Does this guy have any more room? One sec, boys. Yeah. But that is true. Oh, I still have room here. Ooh, okay, hold up. That's amazing. This can just be, I guess, held. Ooh, that goes on the... I don't even know. This would go on the Paladin, if we need it. Interesting ring. Let's put this stuff here. Let's put this here. This there. This is a nice thing. I want to talk about that. Let's have him hold this. Okay. Yeah. That is true, guys. Without us, I mean, their idea was fantastic. I mean, you can't say. And Diablo 1 revolutionized like how computers started to get coded, or games where your character is able to walk around if you click past an obstacle. It was kind of groundbreaking at the time. I remember my uncle did like a whole master's thesis about this. Whoa. Very interesting. How long should you ask off work? I don't know. But yeah, what are you guys gonna be up to? I guess, dude, I'm even thinking about. I mean, maybe I'll go back to a little bit single player to try to get more shards, because I haven't really been playing single player at all this ladder. And before they nerf how often shards drop. Oh man. You know. Oh yeah, hold on. When does it is it Friday? I didn't even actually verify like what that date was. When is it? Oh, and by the way, but good news, boys. You know, so this season, again, the whole Demon Fight Club thing didn't work out. Really, like, it didn't gain traction, but I will be thinking about that for next season to make it early on and kind of when people are, you know, when things are popping. But, yeah, August 21. Yeah, for Friday, 7 p.m. Oh, man. You boys. Uh, but good news is they also supposedly are fixing and lowering the bind demon's damage scaling, which is kind of sad news for the pure demon builds that they kind of became possible with how strong that the bound demon was. So I'm going to be sad about that a little bit from that perspective. But in the case of Demon Fight Club being more viable, heck yes. Isn't that funny? I'm almost rooting. Like I'm okay with the damage lowering, even though I'm a huge Bind Demon lover. But I'm okay with it because that might make like demon dueling actually more enjoyable and more fun, and it'll be kind of like a different competition, and maybe it'll allow to use like more demon mastery points and stuff like that to actually vary up your build compared to somebody else who might be doing something else, because remember you also have to spec to be able to like kill and bind demons and stuff. So very interesting. I'm also interested to see, like, are they not going to release this? I mean, maybe you guys know this already. I don't know. You tell me. Are they going to release, or do they do that ever, where because we know the patch notes now, they release a PTR before this happens? Or no, are they just going to like lower the bind demon's damage by who knows how much and then let the patch live like and figure it out? You know? Oh, and if anybody is interested in finishing up some of their statues, again, we only have a week. So I don't know. Like get even slightly better jewels than you guys have now, so you guys have like a nice collection. I don't know. We could do that. Very weird. Yeah, I don't know. I might make a video about that too, just to like hop on the freaking new patch notes discussion train. I mean, everybody's doing it, so might as well maybe get put in the algorithm, like I was saying earlier, or like be kind of like maybe the algorithm will pick up my channel as well, because it's gonna be similar content to other people's. At least for the patch notes, right? And I might give my like kind of take on it, kind of like how I was explaining to you guys, but go more in depth of my exact thoughts on the changes. We'll see. But I'm surprised, man. A week, like, crud. And kids are starting school very soon. And then, like, yeah. Man, I'm going to be busy too. Gosh darn it. That's another thing. I can't just take off when school starts, Oh, yeah. Exactly. Howie. Yeah. I completely forgot about that. And you say, I feel like since Llama more or less said Mosaic's coming back, that it confirms we get more at BlizzCon, even if it's them saying next season. Yeah, because that's what they promised, or somehow that information was like well known about that Mosaic was coming out or getting implemented back in, right? The latter news was just so random, yeah, or something. Very, very weird. Very weird. Suspicious. Uh, Again, I don't know how it spread. No, it wasn't even Howie that said anything about Mosaic. I could have sworn it's like one of those like, deja vu things, or not deja vu, but like the Mandela effect thing. I could have sworn that Llama just officially said it, that like Blizzard has confirmed, and then I just took him as the word, like for his word, Be on the lookout for a PTR. Yeah. Wait. Oh. That is true. Again, interesting. Anyways, let's check out if there's any games going on. Kind of want to hit 95, maybe. Show me the games. Yeah, man, I wonder what's going to happen with the market, guys, because I haven't played since 2 days ago. Like, I didn't stream yesterday or the day before. So 3 days ago. What's happening? See G Thunder, right? What is this? No, G Thunder. You remember hearing him saying it, and I think I told Howie in the stream. No. So I didn't get that from, like, meaning, it's not that I heard it first from Howie saying it, or if he said it. I don't even remember. But I'm just saying, I was also under the impression that this was like widely known information, and people were very kind of excited, and then some people were worried about what they were gonna do. Like, what are the changes going to be to Mosaic so that it gets nerfed, right? So, yeah. 7 ist for sure. I wonder what things like that go for. Sham for burr. Give me your crap. Dude, Viper Magi's are still holding up their price? Three skills, 20 AS. Alright, I don't know. If anybody wants to do anything, let's do it. I think I'm going to create the game just for publics. Just to do some... Oh, or... Let's do boss rushes. Or chaos. Or bail. Let's do single player boss rushes. Let's even out those statues, shall we? You guys can join if you want. And just farm other bosses or whatever. Let's see. I think I need Duriel and Bale. Yeah. Of course, the ones that everybody needs. But Duriel's also kind of like a pain. And I guess we could get more keys. We'll help somebody get a torch, or us, maybe, or whatever. We'll trade some keys back and forth. Ta-da. Alright. Interessant. Right, and pretty much if Mr. Llama says something, you know, kind of important. Oh yeah, that goes on the Paladin. Mucho interesante. I hope that their intentions behind this are, again, like how we're saying, that they might be kind of trolling, you know, and just having like a pretty big reveal. What are up here? Oh. Amplus kind of whatever. Either way, are any of you guys going? No, right? Or are you? Wow. Yeah, and we find the demon head. ¿Por qué no Andes, huh? Why not Andes? I don't think we found that actually this season yet either. Okay, big enough group to kind of stop by for. Come on. Give me another high room before the season ends, boys. Boys and girls. Oh. A little pack here, huh? And the pack is immediately gone. Wow, look at all this. Oh man. Dang. It's actually a decent book. Why doesn't it have +2 to Warlock skills? Right? What do we have? Circle moon, this, star. So we need the V's. Oh, really? Man, I could have sworn that, like, you have. By the way, Jable's trivia, what's the back end wall of this tile? This right here. So your character is naturally, you should think of as your character facing southeast, and to the left, from their perspective, would be northeast. And look at that. Alright. Boom. Boom. Hurry up. Nope. This is the Act 1 run, right? Boo-hoo. That's cool. Actually, let's do it like this. Yeah. Trav, maybe? A ring. A legend sword. You know what? I also can't believe they didn't that they didn't say. Maybe nobody has mentioned this to them. But again, no one's gonna listen to me. Is when you cast any of your hexes, they don't override each other. Again, let's hope that they just, you know, have something way bigger for us, you know, at BlizzCon. Because there's so many little things that I just can't believe they did not fix yet. Or address. Ooh. Wait. This. Oh. Man, I love looking at stat affixes now. Ever since Biome Demon came out, ooh, I love it. It's gonna be a behind map. Yeah, this is the edge. Oh my gosh, come on now. Is it here? Wait, what? Wait, what's going on here? Dolls? Oh, right here. That little sucker. Show me the money. Phase blade, huh? Oh, hold on, let's see this. Believer. Oh, ethereal heavenly garb. Cool. Alright, we'll take that.
It's
It's locked. No bueno. Oh yeah.
Stay a while and listen.
Ice blast. Dang it. Yo, what's up, Mr. Fairhall?
Hail to you, champion.
How are you, my man? How in the devil are ya? Oh, look at this. You could find some nice stuff if you take the time to look for things. You know? Okay. And I think that's about it. We'll just do this. Bail just takes a little too long. Going to number 2. All we're going to do is Duriel a little bit. Oh, man. And then tonight, we're gonna do something very interesting. And maybe that's what I'll dedicate the rest of the season to. I don't know. Still a secret. Fridge emergency. Got to go after I chug down the coffee. No problem, man. No problem. I'm going to be ending this stream soon as well. And then we'll be coming back. Oh, there's the doggo. We'll be coming back later tonight to do... good thing that I checked. To do that little secret mission that I had in mind that I was telling you guys last week. But again, now it's kind of a lot of things that I had in mind of doing still all of a sudden became way less attractive ideas because, you guessed it, the season ends in a week. So, like, you were on the list, my friend, as well, by the way, to get at least an Enigma for a while. And if you wanted to hand it down later down the line this season, then you could, or you could keep it. Because I can't believe that you were just satisfied with blade warping around, and I didn't really find out about this until, like, last week. Maybe it was just, like, in my peripheral vision that I saw you blade warping around. I'm like, oh, maybe you're doing, like, the horizon set or something like that. Or I don't know, like, why I never realized or asked you before. But again, I didn't even have the runes to really contribute. But, like, now I did, and I had this expectation, oh, yeah, the season's going to go on for a little bit, so you still have time. You were on that list. I told you that not to worry, that I was going to hook you up with, you know, with that. We just needed the right base, and then I got one, and I was going to make, like, kind of like a giveaway / big thing today. But really, we're not going to even do it. And since literally it's ending in a week, it's like, dang it. Now is it even really worth making that Enigma for 6 days? Gosh darn it, man. For you, you know? For, like, or should I make something cool that I've never made before, or something like that instead, you know? Dude! How awesome is freaking that, right? Dude, and we have to do that, like, a little video as well. I'll hit you up one of these days, or you hit me up, like, whenever you have, like, a nice amount of time. Yeah. Or, by the way, as well... Ooh. Look at this. Strike something off the Chronicle. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking, you know? Like, right, because Enigma, I already have that on the Chronicle, and I already have the Infinity that we made for, you know, that I contributed that Burr, like, way ago. Like, you know. But we shall see. So, by the way, what are you going to be doing until then? Are you kind of like going to be chilling, or like, are you going to still be grinding, Mr. Fairhall? Or are you going to more so just like kind of trade some stuff away, like while you can, or what's your take on like the end of a season like this? You know, what do you usually do? Do you keep like a nice collection on non-ladder, right? TZ2M. So you're trying to get as much levels, huh?
Where can I take you?
Yes.
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 Good day.
Good day. Good day. Yeah, let's do maybe this. Oh, can I see my stuff? I can. Oh, show me a good Chris, baby. Dang it. Amulet, gloves. Okay, let's ID those.
Good day.
Let's get more IDs.
Yes.
Hey, 3 traps. 14, 30. Mm-hmm. 3 traps. You want to use as many shards as possible? By the way, did you hear that next season the shards are not going to drop a lot anymore? Or starting in the new patch? Which is not good. I think people are going to miss being able to terrorize things kind of a lot. We'll see. We'll see how much they adjust them, but I was kind of a big fan that they did make them drop more often. Because originally they were also dropping weirdly and not correctly. Then they fixed that. And now they're saying, actually, we have to go back to the drawing board on the drop rates there, boys. Oh. But it's not a diadem, boys. It's not a griffin's. It's a tiara. But we don't have one this season, I don't think. Or did we? Nope. And not eligible. But again, this could be something that we found already, like a sling ring or something. Are you ready? Tiara is Kira's Guardian, which cannot be frozen, and a lot of resistances. Let's see how it rolls. 69. Very nice. I think max is 70. This is a nice Kira's. Very nice. And what will the ring be? Dwarf Star. Nice, though. Very nice. I'm happy about that. Yeah, and they're also lowering down that. Yikes, man. Yikes. That's all I'm going to say, dude. Yikes. Another dwarf star. Another dwarf star. It's a nice little design. Okay. Put some money away. Yeah, and so, by the way, so did I about the Sunders. Not too many, but enough where, you know, maybe I would... Yeah, I mean, I didn't get many different varieties, but, you know, you could trade them away for the others and yada yada. I don't know. Come on. There we go. Back to teleport mode. Holy moly, Caprioli. Stand your ground. Stand your ground, boys. Look at that. We recovered completely. Cool. More? Come on, ghosties.
It's locked.
It's locked. Not enough to warrant a stop. Come on. Oh, I know what's going on. Hold on. Okay, enough to warrant a stop. Amulet. Yeah, probably enough. Probably not enough. Yeah, but so it like they're adjusting only the Sunders found from regular magic find, not from heralds. Heralds will still drop the same amount of Sunders from their special Sunder drop table, as always. So that's not an issue. It's just that for the people that were not lovers of heralds, right? You know how they allowed all monsters to drop them? Yeah, it's for those people that are kind of banking on, you know, just using regular magic find to hopefully find a Sunder, like a Geeds charm or whatever. By the way, that the same thing I guess applies to Geeds, you know. It's kind of sad that they are doing that as well. Again, by the way, people say like, oh yeah, they drop like, you know, because they drop too often, man. That's why they're doing that. And it's like, okay, but when's the last time you got a nice roll when you rolled it? Because a lot of people aren't happy with their rolls. Like, the rolls are all over the place. By the way, there's so much to choose from that the algorithm has to, you know, that the code in D2 like goes through to choose them from. That's crazy. All right, Circle Moon. Circle is missing, actually. Okay. Like, it chooses between, like, I don't know, 7 or something different stats and rolls on them. It's, and they only choose 3, but there's like, what is it, 7 options? Something like that. Or 9. There might be 9. Like, it's pretty crazy, you know? Alright, what's back here? Oh, look at that. Oh, another tiara. What is this, a day of the tiara? Ethereal? Oh, ethereal. Highland Blade. Check out this tiara, though. What were these? How did these roll? Not bad, actually. But not great either. Highland Blade is actually interesting. To the left, to the left. Ooh, is this guy a purple one? That's so crazy. Is this ethereal? No. Is this ethereal? No. I'm not even doing terrorized tombs, which I should be. Ooh, okay. Hey. Stop it. And see, my freaking thing ran out. That's what they freaking need to fix. Jeez Louise, Blizzard, are you for real? And I can't, Man, that sucks. I can't override it. Spike Club. Okay, stop now. I've had it, huh? You're looking forward to teaming up early season. Ugh. Oh. New one. Okay, Mr. Ward, let's go back here. Again, are we gonna... This is for like Mania, like the hustle rework change or whatever. For Mania, this is probably the best base. And it's guaranteed to have 3 sockets, or like the highest amount that it has is 3 sockets, and it's the fastest out of all those, like the Balrog Blade and all that stuff, if I'm not mistaken. And you could risk it and put it, risk it for the biscuit and put it in the cube and hopefully get 3 sockets. But this is actually a pretty nice find, I would say, if you're going to put this on a two-handed barbarian mercenary. A mania with a pretty big roll like this. Pretty nice. If it rolls nicely, I mean. Okay. Alright. Let's go Magic Find this time. We'll be a little slower. We'll have more Magic Find. Okay. Ethereal, no. Double axe, no. Okay. That was nice. Really? Ethereal, no. Ooh. Look at that. Ain't too bad if that had like 368 ED. That could have been something. It's nice. Oh, res 13. Oh yeah, let's take this to sell. Canter Trophy. And nothing. Okay. Wow, lots of gems, actually. We gotta start cubing these. Maybe we do a big session of crafting.
What do you need?
So many questions of what to do last week of the season. Alright. Warrants a stop? Sure, maybe, maybe no. Dolrune! Oh, come on, man. Okay, fine. We'll stop for you guys. Then the pally. Yeah, I don't know about next season. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, so the boys from Howie's, like, corner of the, from Howie's corner, they're trying to just kind of, I guess, for, like, funsies. Because they're expecting, you know, we were all kind of expecting something. Because it was a little suspicious, right? That all the other content creators were doing all these playthroughs, a lot of melee stuff, it seemed. And so, who knows, maybe that will still come and still be true. But what is... So they kind of... wanted to go kind of just like the meat, like a different meme route of going full wolf pack, meaning get literally everybody to be a werewolf druid for the latter start, which is going to be slow but also interesting, you know, especially if like, you know, if we're all like sharing stuff. But again, that might be almost too overwhelming. We'll see what they or what I end up doing as well. But I was either gonna do that, or I was gonna propose to be a warlock support for them. Okay, meaning they do all the damage, but like, for example, Sigil Death, Sigil Lethargy, you know, that like that. And if they say no, then who knows? Or, I mean, I was really thinking like, man, if nothing big changes, I might take the season off. I don't know, man. I don't know. Not to be like off-putting or like negative Nancy. Not for you, you know. So don't think that like, oh man, Jables is out. Like, gotta go find a new, you know, person to watch or whatever. No, it's not like that. It's just, we'll see. I don't know. Because it seems like there's a bunch of stuff that should be addressed that they're not addressing. Which is, we'll see what happens. But did you see the patch notes, by the way? An Oradin pack? Yeah. They have adjusted, by the way, the Demon Warlock. But again, nobody even knows how they adjusted it. Like, will it work or will it be complete garbage or what, right? Circle Moon is what we're looking for. Like, who knows what's going to happen, man? Or like how they have changed things. Remember, like, they're kind of unpredictable. Sometimes they overshoot. And it's like, you know, they've already like... Oh, wait, what was it? Circle Moon? I'm an idiot. What did I just say that it was? Was it Circle Moon, or are we going to be looking for... Okay, it is Circle Moon. So it's this way. But again, that's kind of exciting for like demon dueling. And I'm not saying that I would sit, by the way, when I say like an option, because it is an option, like, and I'm not saying that if I sit out the season, I won't play it at all, and or like not create content. Like, no, be going back to single player. Like, dude, I haven't played single player in a while now due to these last 2 seasons. Look at this, guys. Speaking of freaking Grand Charms. Look. Or speaking of, this is how I got one. This is how you get one with just Magic Find. And by the way, this could be a Geats. I don't know. But it doesn't say eligible, so I don't know. Can it be? What is this, boys? Come on. Cold Rupture. Look at that. I could roll another one. We'll see how well it rolls. Nice, right? Yeah, Hey, dude. Exactly. Can't believe you remembered, actually. Yeah, next week, which, by the way, that's when the freaking season ends. And then the new season begins, like, next week Friday. Right? Or, sorry, not this Friday, but next week Friday. Like, dude. Yeah, it's not a good time for me at all. Oh, ghosty woasties. And I was just saying that earlier to the people that were here earlier. That it's like, man, they really sprung up on with this idea. Like, it just kind of came out of nowhere. That's what they're deciding to do, you know? Oh, wait, first of all, let's not keep that in our inventory and die to cold. That would be hilarious. To a cold attack. First of all, let's do some buffing. Yeah, no bueno, not bueno for me, my man. First teleportation, look at that. Man, I do love tombs, actually. I should, like, terrorize them more and just, like, go through everything. But again, there's no point of even, like, hunting heralds down unless if you're really looking for another Sunder or something. Like, their drops are complete trash, which hopefully, again, they said that they're addressing that. So hopefully that's something that they could actually do nicely. But yeah, why was I looking down there? That was the wrong direction. See, that's what happens when you're not focused. But you are absolutely right. Oh, wow. It is what it is. Hey, that goes right here. Yeah, exactly for the XP. But see, that's the thing, man. They're gonna not drop, or like that the shards are gonna become rarer. Again, I don't know who. It depends on how rare they become. But if that's true, again, it's gonna go back to the hunting of this stuff. Meaning, like, you're gonna wait for the correct tear zone and either be sad that it's bad or be happy that it's good or whatever. Like, you know, that's the unfortunate part. Okay. Okay. Also, let's go with Magic Find again. We see our stuff we can. Man. Daryl? No. Daryl? No. Teleport mode. Okay, so this seems like that might be the end of that map. Or the edge. My bad. My apologies, boys. I meant edge. Beautiful. Okay, back to the magic mine mode. It's the day of the demon hide gloves, huh? Sometimes set, sometimes rare. Boing. Ancient shield. I think we found that already. No lie, no lie. Uh-huh. Okay, but let's just double check. Yeah. No problemo, Mr. Fairhall. Also, I'm gonna be... Yeah. Oh, have fun. Have fun fixing a fridge at the hotel. I'm also gonna be finishing up soon.
Hello.
Taking like a 3-hour break or whatever, and then coming back at night. And I have that surprise that's gonna happen, okay? I'm gonna show it on the stream. Let's see these. No bueno. Alright, take it easy, man. Good luck on the fridge.
Greetings.
And yes, we'll be in touch, man. We'll talk about what's gonna happen next season and what ends up happening and stuff like that. You know what I end up choose to do, or with all the runes that we still have. Again, not too many runes, but you know, noteworthy, right? So, yeah. Take it easy, man, and have fun. Goal. Still can't believe I haven't found an Arcanas. I haven't found the Disciple Ami either. Arcanas, I think I did find, though. Let's see. I can't believe, like, dude, my Chronicle is so bad. Like, Uniques 78, Sets 91. Here, let's see. Arcanas. Yeah, I did find this, but not the Disciples. Wait. The Disciple. Yeah, I haven't found the Disciples Amulet yet either. Yo, Mr. Josh. We were just about to finish up for the early stream. And then we were going to go take like around like a 3-hour break, maybe less. And come back around 7:30, something like that. I'm down for some Uber Ancients. You want to do it? Uber Ancients, like the... Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for that if you want. Really quickly, before we get going. Let's go repair. Alright, man. Take it easy, Mr. Fairhall. Or we could do them later. It's up to you, my man. It's up to you. But yeah, before I head off, we could do them if you want. But if it's the two of us, you want to do the Gimmer Shred thing? By the way, you saw, right, that they're getting rid of the Gimmer Shred bug? Well, they don't say specifically, yo, we're getting rid of the Gimmer Shred bug. Because that's not what it's called, to them at least. Or maybe they don't want to use that word. I don't know. But, whatchamacallit? Yeah, they're getting rid of that too. Did you know that? Did you know that? What is that, Urkel? No, but that wasn't Urkel's line. It was like, did I do that? Did you guys ever watch that? What was that called? Gosh darn it. What was that show called? I forget now. Or we could just do them later, Mr. Josh. Are you on? Let's see. Oh, you are. Are you in a public game?
Afternoon.
Woo! No way! You died? No, Griff for Ohm. Ooh, you're trying to sell those things off. Okay, you know what? So I won't bother you, my friend. That's the case. You keep doing you. Here, let me take this. Oh, this is... Let me not bother you. You keep trading. But let's see, what could I put on him? Kira's pretty huge as well. You know? Oh yeah. Also, let's take out like that much money. And let's put this in there as well, I guess. Right? Whew, at least we made it like a little room, just in case.
I am overburdened.
Oh, no. We can't do this here, man. Wait. We can't do that there. You would have to make a private game. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. All right, boys. Again, Mr. Josh. We will, we could do that later. Because we don't have plans. I just want to, like, talk to you guys about the patch. Maybe we'll, again, make, like, a more official video later in the next one. Or I'll be, like, talking to YouTube. Maybe we'll bring up the patch notes. Again, people have seen them a gazillion times already, probably by now. That's okay. I'll give my take on it, maybe more in depth, and my theories or whatever. We'll see. But there's going to be that secret grand reveal of what I've been cooking up to, and that's going to happen, like I said, in the normal evening stream, which will be, let's say, around 7:30 ish, because I do have somebody, like a business thing that's, you know, somebody coming over to discuss something, and they said they gave me a range of hours of when they might be here. That's why that phone call that I took earlier where the stream had to cut off, that was them. And so yeah, I'm thinking 7:30 ish, just to be on the safe side. So I'll see you guys then. That's when I can help you out, Mr. Josh. And yeah, we'll get them done. All right, boys? So peace out until later. All right? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the patch. If you guys haven't already told me, you know, in the live stream, right? Because if you did it in the live stream, then I already know. But if you haven't, type a little thing out over there, you know? Because why not? And then you could copy and paste that and post it when we do like the official video, if anything. So anyways, let's take a little break. Again, roughly 3 hours of a break. That's what I'm aiming here. So 7:30, around there, maybe plus or minus, but that's what I'm thinking, around 7:30. All right, and it's gonna be a fun time, guys. 1 week left. Think about what you guys want to do. You know, Maybe I'll go back to some single player stuff to get some shards before they nerf their drop rates, or who knows what. Man, I haven't played single player to get those new charms, the new sunders. I haven't done that on single player at all. I only have the old sunders. Man, there's so much to do because they're nerfing that as well, and we only have like a week. I don't know, but it's sad to see all this. Like, it's just sad to like, ooh, that it's happening so fast all of a sudden. I don't know. Anyways, all right. Peace out, y'all. I'll be back later, so stay tuned for that. All right. Cool. Yeah, Mr. Josh. Yeah, we'll do them then or whatever. But yes, I gotta do some too. By the way, that's why I wanted to, like, if you don't mind, like, if we start doing them, you help me, I help you. We kind of do some together, and then we could mix in. We could choose whichever ones we want, or who would want which one. If you would want to, see what mine go for, or like what kind of rolls I get on mine. But yeah, that might take like a little bit. That might take a while. Like I have 4 full sets. You might have a few. I don't know. I'm not springing 4 full sets on you, by the way, because you don't have to stay for all of that. But it might take a while, a little bit. So, anyways, peace out, YouTube. Catch you in a few hours, and have a good one. All right. Peace out. I'll be right back in roughly 3 hours.